When you hear the word innovation, what comes to mind? Maybe it's cutting-edge technology, maybe it's startups and billion-dollar ideas, or maybe it's something exciting. You know it is, but it feels distant, even a little bit unattainable. Here's the truth. Innovation isn't just for Silicon Valley, research labs, or people with unlimited resources. Innovation is something anyone can practice. And today, I'm going to talk about what innovation means in the Kramer Family Library, why it matters so much, and how C3 innovation helps people turn ideas into impact for our community. Now, at its core, innovation is not about having ideas. It's about what happens next. Innovation is the process of noticing, meaningful problems around you, asking better questions, experimenting with new approaches, and turning ideas into something that actually changes how things work. For example, let's say you notice that many of your classmates struggle to find reliable research sources, especially after hours, when the librarians aren't on staff anymore. That's you noticing a meaningful problem. You might ask, how can we build a late-night research support system? That's asking better questions. Then you might experiment by organizing peer-to-peer research help hours, staffed by upperclassmen or graduate students in your program. Now you're experimenting with new approaches. And when that program proves successful, you could present it to the library dean to find ways that the institution might adopt your model, changing how academic support is delivered. And now you're turning your ideas into something that actually changes how things work. An idea becomes innovation when it's tested, applied, and creates value. That value might be better learning experiences, stronger communities, new partnerships, improved systems, or just new ways of working together. In other words, innovation is action, not inspiration alone. Of course, we love big ideas and creativity exercises here in C3 Innovation, but our impact comes from the actions taken after that big idea strikes. Don't let your big ideas float away. You are innovative. It's just time to capture that idea and then follow through on making something of it. One of the biggest myths about innovation is that it requires a genius, a breakthrough or massive funding. I mean, it helps, of course, but in reality, innovation usually starts much smaller. It starts with curiosity, creativity, and community. It starts when people are given space to explore, permission to experiment, and the support needed to move those ideas forward. And that's exactly where C3 Innovation comes in. For us, C3 Innovation exists to make, innovation possible, practical, and human-centered. We are designed as a dynamic, collaborative space where new ideas are explored, tested, and translated into those meaningful partnerships across our campus, our community, and different industries. That means our goal is really helping ideas move from concept to pilot, supporting experimentation through design sprints and prototyping, and building multidisciplinary teams that combine different skills and perspectives from our campus. C3 approaches innovation differently because it focuses on how innovation actually happens. It's planning, it's project management, it's implementation, and importantly, it's iteration. Innovation in this type of model is not a one-time event for us. It's a repeatable learning process. So whether you're a student, a professional, a faculty member, or a community partner, innovation isn't about having all the answers. It's about being willing to ask what's not working, what could be better, and who else should be a part of this solution. And when curiosity, creativity, and community come together, real change becomes possible. Innovation doesn't start with answers, it starts with people. So, what is the first action you're going to take to turn your idea into an innovation?